Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome to my first episode where I have my workout involved. I got up this morning around 4 a.m. I had my pre-workout meal. I was at the gym by 4:45, and then I was lifting these weights by 5 a.m. I have to lift before work now because of training at a new gym, and also I need time for editing my videos in the middle of the day. Now, for my pre-workout meal, I had 1 cup of frozen mixed berries, 1 cup of whole milk, a scoop of protein powder, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I blended that all up in a blender and then downed it before I left for the gym. I also had a little pre-workout drink that's some Arbonne pre-workout, a little bit of beta-alanine, and some glutamine and BCAAs. I don't know how much those actually help. I like the tingliness of the beta-alanine, and the other glutamine and BCAA is probably more just placebo effect, but I also like taking it. Now, my weightlifting routine is actually called a DC training two-way split. DC training stands for dog crap training because it sucks to do, and the workouts are hard. It's also the name of the brand of the guy that made it. Now, I'm not doing the extreme stretching yet in my videos, but I am training 4 days a week. So my split looks like chest on one day, legs the next day, and then back the next day, and then whichever day is on rotation. So I would go back to chest for that 4th day, and then next week I would start with legs again. Now, this is my first workout at the new gym. I pushed my bench press up 10 pounds from last time to 185 for as many as I can possibly do. After I do as many as I possibly can, which this morning was about 4.5, then I rest for about 30 seconds, catch my breath, and then try and go again. Now I got about 2.5 on the second time. I do that same thing, rest about 30 seconds, catch my breath, and go again. And I got about 1.5 on the second one. Now we moved into these next 2 shots, which aren't the best angles. I have the chest fly, which I like to call the crotch shot. Should angle the camera up a little bit, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Now, next we moved on to a seated dumbbell shoulder press. I've got 70 pounds here. I did a set of 8, I believe, and then a set of 4 or 5, I can't quite remember, and then a set of 3. Now, after I'm done with these, I also do dumbbell lateral raises. Then we move on to tricep press downs and some tricep incline Smith machine press. Sorry, a little sick. Now, I upped on my previous weights from my workout, and I am on some new equipment, so everything feels a little funky. If you've been lifting consistently and you work out at a new gym for the first time, it's not the weights you're used to. Now, that's not an excuse for not lifting as much, but it is kind of true. Today's workout was 1 exercise for 3 sets to failure with about 30 seconds in between for each muscle group, so chest, shoulders, and triceps, and then 1 set of 20 in between for the muscle group that you just used. So right after the incline bench press, we did the chest flies, and then right after the dumbbell shoulder press, we did 1 set of 20 of lateral raises. I didn't quite make it to 20. I think I did 12, and then 4, and then 4. I just upped that weight from 20 pounds to 22.5 pounds, and it was pretty challenging this morning. Now, after this, we're going to move into a tricep press down, followed by a incline Smith machine press for 1 set of 20. I don't necessarily like the tricep press downs for the 3 sets to failure, mostly because it doesn't really feel like there's a point where I fail. If I cheat it, then I could do more, versus like on a bench press, you can't really cheat a bench press. You either can do it or you can't. With this one, if I put my shoulders into it or use my body weight to kind of help get the weight down, I could just do more. So I don't necessarily like that aspect. you can't quite go to total failure. Now you can go until your triceps are tired, but it's not the same. I train 4 days a week, usually Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I also have 3 different rotations of the days, so I have chest 1, chest 2, and chest 3. Same thing with legs and back. Now, each of those different days has a different main movement for my chest or my shoulders, but the one set of 20 in between stays the same. For example, next chest day is the hammer strength chest machine instead of the incline bench press, but I will still be doing the chest flies for one set of 20, and I'll be trying to go up on that as well from what I did today, even though I'll be doing a different primary movement. That's going to finish us up for the rest of the workout, and then when I get back from work, I'll show you my gym bag. Okay, here's all my lifting gear. I just purchased this stuff maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, after I'd been working out for a significant amount of time. Before that, I didn't really feel like I needed it, and I wondered why people actually had it. Now I realize once you start lifting a significant amount of weight, it really helps to have this type of equipment. When I do my leg day, I like wearing squat shoes. These are the Audi Power squat shoes. I wouldn't recommend getting white because when your feet sweat, they get kind of gross. But I really love these shoes. They cost about $225, I think. But when these ones wear out, I'm going to get another pair. That's how much I like them. My squats went up. My deadlifts went up from wearing these shoes. Now, I also have knee sleeves because I'm pretty tall, and I like feeling stable in my knees when I'm doing my squats, deadlifts, really any leg exercise. I have a lifting belt. It's pretty thick. It's the one I like wearing. Feels like it stabilizes my core and my back when I'm doing all my weightlifting. Now for my pressing and for my upper body exercises, I have wrist wraps. I like wearing these anytime I'm doing presses because when you're lifting a significant amount of weight, your wrist just really isn't meant to support all that weight. So I like having a wrist wrap to kind of reinforce my wrist. Now, I also have this weightlifting band to warm up with my shoulders before I do my pressing exercises. Got a little lock and a measuring tape. I also have my tripod so I can film my videos. I have a weightlifting log. It's pretty beat up. I've been writing in it pretty consistently for quite a while now. That's how you actually keep track of all of your workouts. Here's today's routine. Right there. Now, I like wearing Bluetooth headphones. I like listening to music. I can't really listen to audiobooks when I'm working out. They don't give me the same sort of motivation. I need something just to be loud and bassy when I'm doing my weightlifting. And here's my lifting bag. Okay, I just got another package from Amazon. I've been ordering a lot of stuff for this channel recently, and for me, I got another kitchen scale because this one has the screen on the front. The other one I have is just flat, and when I have a plate on there, I can't read the how much it weighs. Now, here is my food prep containers, and I also bought some generic weightlifting tank tops and weightlifting shorts so that I'm not repping anybody else's brand. And then eventually, if I ever get my own brand, which hopefully I will, then I'm not already representing somebody's stuff and I don't have to worry about contracts. Alright, check out the new dungeon. So one of my friends, good friends John, he was nice enough to provide me with some lighting equipment totally for free. Shout out to John, he's freaking awesome. And it's about 10 o'clock. I spent the last 3 hours putting in a new rug, taking out the old chair that used to be here, moving my fridge over, doing a whole bunch of new cables and some cable management so that all these lights and stuff don't short the breaker, and they also have surge protectors so that it's a little bit less sketchy and a bit less of a fire hazard down here. Now I've got these lights set up. Don't mind the towel covering up the window. Then I have another light down here, and it's all set up. Here's let's do a full 360 of the dungeon. Okay, starting over here, crazy door, bed, pictures, all the books I read, my supplements. And then I got the desk, got my lights set up, storage, and back to the start. Sweet. This is going to be my last video for the night. It's about 10 o'clock. I still have to eat dinner. And then I got to be up at 4 o'clock again to go do legs. So we'll see how that goes. Catch you guys tomorrow.